Hey yo, what's good, people? It's your boy reporting straight from the 90s. Last time we covered the gadgets that made you feel like you were holding the future in your hands. The Tamagotchi, the Talk Boys, the Game Boys that turned you into a mini tech mogul. But today, we're leaving the desk, stepping out into the schoolyard and diving into the toys that ran the playground. These were the gadgets that could win you friends, start feuds, and sometimes send people to the nurse's office. From the cardboard empire of Pogs to sneakers that lit up with every stomp, from toys that flew at your face to games that yelled at you like a frustrated coach, this was the loud, chaotic, and stylish side of the 90s kid gadget world. So let's get into it.
They light when you leap, and the new Light Gear Cross trainers, they light when you land. The new LA Techs, get them at Foot Locker before we're out.
In the 90s, your shoes didn't just get you from point A to point B. They were a statement. And if you had a pair of light-up sneakers, you weren't just walking, you were performing. Brands like LA Gear, Skechers, and even Payless got in on it. They were all dropping kicks with little LED lights in the heels that flashed every time your foot hit the ground. It didn't matter if you were on the basketball court, the playground, or just running around the cereal aisle at the grocery store. You knew people were watching. For kids, it was like having your own personal spotlight. Every stomp, jump, and skip was a light show. For the younger crowd, they doubled as a safety feature. Parents loved that they could see you from a mile away during those summer night games of tag.
Sky dancers! They're flying! Fly for me, just for me, sky dancers dance for me. Wow, they really fly!
If light-up sneakers were the runway, sky dancers and dragonflies were the air show. These toys looked harmless in the box, but the moment you pulled that ripcord, they transformed into spinning winged projectiles of pure 90s chaos. Sky dancers hit first, glittery pastel-colored fairies with fabric wings that could twirl into the air when you yanked the cord on their launcher. In the commercials, they soared gracefully, fluttering down like ballerinas in the clouds. But in real life, they had a bad habit of dive bombing right on your face, tangling in your hair, and knocking over everything in a 5-foot radius. Then came dragonflies, the boy version.
In the future, mighty dragons and warriors that fly join forces against evil. Dragonflies!
Both toys were equal parts mesmerizing and dangerous. You'd pull that ripcord with all the strength in your little arms, send them shooting towards the ceiling, and hope they didn't ricochet into your mom's favorite lamp. The commercials sold elegance. The reality was aerial warfare.
Hey now kids, come gather around. See what just skipped into town. So skip it, do run, do jump, do hop, hop. Skip it, skipping and a screaming and a bop, bop.
Before fitness trackers and YouTube workouts, the 90s had its own way of making kids burn calories without even realizing it. The Skip It, part toy, part cardio machine, and part ankle hazard. It was deceptively simple. A hoop on your ankle, a plastic arm with a ball at the end, and a counter that clicked up every time you made a full rotation. The goal? Keep it spinning and keep jumping over as long as possible without tripping yourself into the pavement. Easy in theory, but once you got going, you were basically in your own mini Olympics. The little clicker became the scoreboard, and suddenly you were competing with your friends, your siblings, and yourself for the highest number you could hit before gravity humbled you. The commercials made it look like pure fun, sunny sidewalks, kids skipping in sync, and upbeat theme music. The reality, 2 minutes of skipping like a champ, followed by gasping for air and clutching your shins. Facts.
Hey, wanna play a game that's really challenging?
Like what?
Like Bop It!
But yo, back in the day, if you heard a voice barking Bop It, twist it, pull it from across the room, you already knew somebody was locked in a battle of speed, focus, and straight-up reflexes. Bop It dropped in 1996 and looked like a weird space-age baton, and it was pure competitive gold. The rules were simple. Follow the commands, do the right action, and keep up the tempo and the speed. The original had 3 moves: Bop It, which means smack the center, twist, which means turn the knob, and pull, which meant yank the handle. Later versions got wild with it. You could flick it, spin it, and even shout it, turning it into a full body workout for your brain. The magic was how quickly it went from being fun to intense. play solo, and it was you versus your own high score. Play with friends, and it turned into a pressure cooker. The faster the game shouted commands, the faster somebody cracked under the heat.
The game is Laser Challenge. Scores back or front.
Laser tag wasn't just something you did at a birthday party. Thanks to Laser Challenge, it became something you could bring straight to your backyard. Released by Toy Max, these sets turned any neighborhood into a sci-fi battlefield. No backlight arena required. The setup was simple but genius. Strap on a sensor vest, grab your laser blaster, and try to tag your opponent before they tagged you. Every hit made your vest beat and light up, letting everybody within earshot know you just took a L. There were no screens, no app, no fancy scoreboard, just pure run-and-gun energy. You can go one-on-one or squad up for chaotic team battles, complete with ambushes, fake alliances, and I totally hit you arguments that could last longer than the game itself. Man, those were beautiful times. And what do you know? It's a wrap, y'all. The full roster of 90s kid gadgets that had us running the playground, the lunchroom, and even our own neighborhoods like we were living in a commercial. From Tamagotchis to Talk Boys to laser challenges, these weren't just toys. They were our status symbol, our entertainment systems, and sometimes our best excuse to get outside. They were loud, they were over the top, and they were ours. So now it's your turn. Which one of these gadgets did you have? And which one are you still low-key wishing would make a comeback? Drop it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the culture that raised us, and share this with your friend who still swears they had the rarest hit clip in the game. Because the toys might be gone, but the 90s, come on man, they gonna live on forever.